well. So nothing but Olympic vibes here in Paris as we get another game underway. Pool A is a big one. Serbia and Belgium. The maestro behind the back puts the two up off balance. Maestro was crazy hot in the two-point shootout qualifier earlier. Dude made 9 of 10. Set the crowd on fire. We'll see if he can kind of channel some of that shooting here in their first game of the day. Ratkov hands it off to the maestro. The maestro, he's in the mood for some string music. 2-0 to start things off. Loves that left wing. 6'7", long frame, and all he needs is a glimpse. He gets one look at that rim, you might be in trouble. You can say the same on Must See TV. This is Thibaut Vervoort. And that is Nick Sellers missing a layup. And Pajcic, he's been outstanding too on the Pro Tour. Already with an MVP under his belt. So right when a lot of people felt like, maybe Serbia's gonna fall off. Dusan Bulic been the centerpiece of everything they do for so long. And a lot of folks were curious what type of teams they would field, and I think we're seeing what they have. Still Serbian dominance on the Pro Tour. And the dominant possession there for Belgium as Bogarts uses that big frame to elevate and get a score. Here's Vasquez, Mihailo, bye. Good move from the big fella, the Martian. He'll get it over to Must See TV. Vervoort, he is just smothered. Oh, and that ball is smothered by the maestro. Is that a chase down block from the maestro? DeBron, not Dayon, DeBron. Hey, that made me laugh. 3-1. Ratkov spinning. He gets it out to the maestro. Majstorovic behind the back. Step back. You better step up or he's going to drown you. Another deep two from the maestro. He's got 4 of Serbia's 5. Or does he even have all 5? He might have all 5. It's the maestro show for Serbia as they lead this thing early 5-1. They do have 3 fouls. Oddly enough, that's become a little bit of a thing for Serbia, because when you're the most dominant team in 3x3 for such a long time, people tend to pick you apart and you say, what do they do that's not good? And one of the things that they have struggled with is fouling early in games. So we'll see. We're just over 2 minutes into this game. They got 3, but they also have a 5-1 lead. Miroslav Pajcic. Vasquez, no, not that time because he was fouled. So obviously these two countries met in Tokyo. Pool A action, where Belgium lost to the Serbians. They do get their second score. And Pajcic off balance. Couldn't get that one to go down. Vervoort over to Sellers. Pajcic too aggressive defensively. He was out of position. No argument from him on the foul. Off the miss. Bogues with the cookie. Vervoort. Oh, pass defended well. Vasquez snuffed that one out easily. And uncontested layup. Vort trying to get it to Bogues, or Marion rather. He's fouled. That's a fifth. That's a fifth on Serbia. So they do have one more to give, but they've given Belgium the business so far. As they've definitely been the more aggressive and more consistent offensive team. They're using that defense and turning it into offense. They got such veteran savvy and know-how. They oftentimes know what the opposition is going to do before they get to it. So that's why you see Vasic able to snuff out some of those passes and turn it into an offensive possession for his team. As the 6th edition of this Europe Cup comes at you from beautiful Paris, France. Nice block there from Ratko. He said, I've seen enough of must-see TV. Pajcic. Peace out, homie. I'm out of here. 8-2. Gotta go. 6-point difference in this one. Nick Sellis. Can he turn into Clark Kent? Five-point difference. Pajcic lost the handle on it. So the temperature beginning to dip a little bit here as we're heading to the evening. Sun is nearly gone. Speaking of gone, that's Maestro. He's out of there, straight to the hole. Vort forced to give it up. Gotta love the defensive strategy of Serbia. And they're really making it difficult on Vort. They know how dangerous he is, so they're gonna force pretty much everybody else to beat him. They're not gonna let Thibaut Vort continue to go off. Maestro misses that one late in the shot clock. So Pajcic and Vort both having a seat as Marion will open the possession, and Sellis patiently getting into this one. They got 4 seconds to shoot though, so Bogarts is gonna have to do something, and forcing the pass is what he does do, which leads to a shot clock violation. It was late in that shot clock, so he probably should have put that up. 9-4 lead is where it stands right now for Serbia. And make no mistake, this is not a game that Belgium cannot climb back in. They can heat up in a hurry. Trust that. 10-4 though, right now. Now the Martian. He almost hit that one. But out it comes, and over to the Serbians. Look at that pass. Precision passing. Just a thing of beauty from the manimal, Mahalo Vasic. Miroslav Pajcic. He's an emerging star, but he does not emerge from the free throw line with a miss. Still doesn't take away from how good he's been on the Pro Tour this year. Ratko. He's taking more cookies than your internet browser. Ratko with the defense, and Belgium hit with a technical. So I guess a little frustration starting to set in for them. Pajcic handles business at the freebie stripe. Serbia will also get the possession by way of the tech. Maestro to Ratko. Ratko tried to pocket pass, a little too strong on it. Vort. Sellis. He's looking for must-see TV again. But they are shielding him from the ball. So Bogarts elevates from about 15 feet. Bottoms for him. Ratko will give it up. Pajcic, it's your world. He's got Sellis defending. Now he's got Bogues in his face. Back rimmed it. Sellis tips it out for Vort. He wants the cookie. He finally gets a look. Couldn't make it count for two. Just over 4 to play. And a dominant start for Serbia. 7-point game. They've taken must-see TV pretty much out of the picture to this point. And the defense leads to yet another steal. So they have been robbing the pockets of the Belgians here. And Serbia not looking like they're ready to let up at all by Šalić. He'll get it to Vasquez. Vasquez over to Šalić. Šalić with the step. He was gone faster than a one-hit wonder. Sixth foul on Serbia. So again, we saw them pick up 3 quick ones in the first 2 minutes. And since then, over the course of the next 4 minutes, they've only committed 3 more. So they settled in. That's my point. They don't have any more fouls to give, but they do have an 8-point lead. That makes it a little bit easier. French flags are flying. You gotta love that. Here from Paris, across from the Eiffel, is going down. Big game and a big lead for Serbia. Can Belgium climb back in it? Clark Kent, uncontested layup by Šalić with the cookie in hand. He's looking to go to work with Bogues defending. The maestro, it's been string music so far. He swings it. Šalić moving left. He's got Sellis all up in his personal business. He nearly dropped him off, but he's able to recover and get the score. Marion, these goals ain't loyal. Missed it long. 3:13 to play in a 7-point game. Again, Serbia with no more fouls to give. Belgium right on their heels. They got 5 fouls to their name, so they got 1 to give. As the maestro will check it up top of the key. He's got Vervoort in defense. They're switching, though, defensively. That's what they can do on this Belgium team. They're interchangeable. There's Bogues changing the direction of that shot and earning the offensive possession for the Belgians. Good spacing, but not a lot of movement. Usually you see a ton of movement on this Belgium team. They're kind of sitting back and watching. There's Vervoort. He finally gets to the cup, but every bucket, every offensive possession for him has really been made difficult by the Serbians. Ratkov, he pulls the trigger. He's gonna have to reload. The Manimal tracks it down. He's gonna get it over to his longtime Lehman teammate, Ratkov. So you got some Lehman flavor, you got some former Novi Sad flavor, you got Oob flavor. You put it all in one pot, you still got Serbian dominance. They love the game. They love the game. And so do you, obviously, if you're listening. Šalić, butter. Vervoort, he's got the answers like a cheat sheet. His 2 is good, as he makes good from a long-range attempt. I believe for the first time in this game. It's the maestro. Couldn't get the stroke. The little baby J. So Rafael Bogarts will inbound for Belgium. They've got Marion getting the rest. Nick Sellis, Vervoort in the corner. Back to Nick. Must-see TV. Oh, they leave him alone? Couldn't count it. Missed it. Sellis cleaned it up. 5-point difference. The maestro. This dude is feeling it like a full body massage. 18-11. Bogues gets up to get down. 6-point difference now. Serbia still well in the driver's seat. Maestro to the cutting Vasic. Vasquez. Levy stepped on the line. Turnover. But Serbia looks to be closing in on a W. Either 3 points away or a minute 24 away. That's, of course, if Belgium don't pull off what would be an improbable comeback. Extremely unlikely. I think it's just far too much experience on the Serbian team to ever see them let a lead like this slip away. It doesn't happen. Celis, Vervoort whipped it. Nope. Manimal. He's a beast. Celis, too strong. Marion saves it, falling out of bounds. Right over into the hands of the Serbians. And Vasic, he's going to substitute himself out. He needs a rest. He and Celis getting a breather, but we're under a minute to play, and Serbia just 2 points away from handing. Bort still struggling with his signal out there. He has been unable to connect. Now, can he defend Ratkov? We will see. Handoff to the Maestro. Didn't have the stroke that time. Oh, nice drop off. Beautiful pass from Pajcilic. Sets the table for the Maestro. Bogues, they got to start firing up some twos now. Well, it's too late anyway, but still. Comes down to a tie-break scenario. It won't come down to a tie-break scenario. Potentially, we'll see. This one ain't coming down to no type of tie. This is over with. 20-12. So Belgium at 1-1.